Hello children, today I am here to teach you chapter 10 in your textbook. That's selection. This is an important lesson. We are doing the same thing with a different name in future. So in this lesson, we are trying to separate items in a collection into groups that have common characteristics. And also we are naming the group according to the common characteristics of the group. So this is selection, just grouping the collection of items. Look at this one. This is a picture in your textbook. So we want to divide these into two groups. What do you think? So we can see four-legged animals and birds. So we can group them into two. So what are the two groups? Birds and four-legged animals. So here we can see one group is dog, deer, lion, tiger and horse. And the other group, what's the other group? So birds, we can see all the other animals, all the other birds, parrots, cock, myna and crow in another group. So how can we label these two? You can't say group 1 and group 2. You have to give a name for that. So I can write these are four-legged animals. Four-legged animals. Or what's the other name we can use? Quadruped. And what about this one? I can name it as birds. So this is selection. Out of these, we can select the animals and birds into two groups. Look at this one, the letters shown in the figure below. Divide into two groups and write down the names of the groups. We know these letters. So we know E, B, D, C, A, F. Those are letters in the English alphabet. What are the others? These are the letters in the Sinhala alphabet. We can take these letters into one group. So what is the name we can give? We can give this one as letters in English alphabet. And these are the letters in Sinhala alphabet. Look at this one, the below information, divide into two groups and write down the names of the groups. Look at carefully. What can you identify? What are these? 4, 9, 7, 3, 5 and 0. Those are numbers. And what about the other letters? These are letters in the Sinhala alphabet. So you can separate these letters and numbers into two groups. So what can we write? We can write as these are numbers and these are letters in Sinhala alphabet. Look at this one. All are numbers. Divide into two groups and name the groups. Look at carefully. You get 20, 30, 10, 40, 50. So we can separate these numbers into one group. 50, 10, 40, 30, 10. And what are the other numbers? I can take 1, 11, 3, 9, 7 and 5 into another group. What can I write? What are these? Multiples of 10. What are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11? Odd numbers. So we can divide numbers into two groups, multiples of 10 and odd numbers. Below information, divide into two groups and name the groups. Wood apple, mango, crow, parrot, dog, guava, elephant, myna, cat. So we'll try to divide. So we'll take wood apple, mango, what else? Guava into one group, dog, elephant, myna, cat, crow, parrot. What can I write? Mango, wood, apple, guava are fruits. And parrot, crow, myna, elephant, cat, dog, I can label as animals. Look at this question. Divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into two groups and name the groups. So now digits are there. So how can we select? I can write it. I'll take 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And the other numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. What are those? These are odd numbers. And 2, 4, 6, 8 are even numbers. Look at this one. Divide the above information into three suitable groups. We have to divide into three groups. Bus, ship, helicopter, airplane, boat, lorry, trishaw. What can you say? I'll take airplane and helicopter in one group. And then ship, boat in another group, and bus, trishaw, and lorry in another group. Now, how can I give names for these three groups? Trishaw, bus, lorry, vehicles on land. We can write vehicles on land. What about helicopter and airplane? Vehicles on air. Then boat and ship, I can write vehicles on water. So those are the three groups. Divide these fractions into two groups and name the groups. Look at carefully. I can take 1 over 2, 1 over 10, 1 over 7, and 1 over 8 into one group. And then the other ones, 2 over 3, 3 over 5, and 4 over 11 into another group. What are these? Look at carefully. The numerator is always 1 in the first group. So what are those? We can say these are unit fractions. And here the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So those are proper fractions. Look at this one. Divide these into two groups and name the group. Cylinder, cube, triangle, pyramid, prism, pentagon. What you know about those? We'll take cylinder in one. Cube, pyramid, prism in one group, and triangle and pentagon in another group. What are those? These are three-dimensional figures and these are two-dimensional figures. So we can write these are 3D figures. D means dimensional. This is 2D figures. Two-dimensional figures. Look at this one. Divide these into two groups and name the groups. Trouser, vest, chair, skirt, frock, equal broom. We'll select trouser, vest, skirt, frock into one group, chair and equal broom in another one. So what are the two groups? So these are clothes. You can write clothes. These are equal broom and chair. Household items. Household items. Write down the days of the week in the circle. So this is a circle. What are the days of the week? So we can write Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's one group, days of the week. Write down 5 fruits in the closed figure below. Mango, guava, wood apple, apple, orange. So 5 fruits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Write down 5 types of trees inside the closed figure. Trees. Mango tree. What else? Jackfruit tree. Jackfruit tree. What else? Guava tree. What else? Coconut tree. Two, three, four. Another tree. King coconut tree. You can write any 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees are there. Write down sounds of music inside the closed figure. So what are the sounds? C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So those are the sounds of music. Look at this one. You get letters. Divide these into 2 groups, vowels and consonants. So vowels here and consonants. What are consonants? Not vowels. So we'll try to divide. What are the consonants? First we'll select vowels. A, E, I, O. Those are the vowels there. So all the others are not vowels. F, K, B, J, H, D. Those are not vowels. We call those are consonants. Look at these ones. Divide these into suitable 2 groups and name the groups. Leela, Sunila, Devinder, Anura, Sunil, Mala, Kamala, Vimala, Sarath. So we can divide into 2 groups. We'll take Kamala, Leela, then Sunila, Mala, Vimala in one group, Devinder, Anura, Sunil and Sarath in another group. What can you say about these 2 groups? These are names of girls and boys. So here we can write names of girls. Mala, Vimala, Leela, Kamala. And here names of boys. Now we'll look at the example and exercises in your textbook. Example number 1. Separate the numbers 2, 5, 3, 8, 11, 4, 7, 9, 6 into two groups based on a common characteristic and write them down. What can you see? We'll take 2, 8, 4, 6 in one group and the other numbers 5, 3, 11, 7 and 9. What are those? Even numbers and odd numbers. So what is the characteristic which is common to each group? So here you can write two groups. This is even numbers and odd numbers. Separate the numbers into two groups based on common characters and write them down. What is the characteristic which is common to each group? So this is divisible by 2 without a remainder. This is not divisible by 2 without a remainder. So what's the characteristic we are looking at? Divisible by 2. Divisible by 2 or not divisible by 2. Propose a suitable name for each group based on the common characteristic, even numbers and odd numbers. Exercise 10.1. Separate the collection of items in each of the figures given below into two groups according to the given characteristics and write them down. Vegetables in this collection and fruits. Vegetables and fruits. Mango is a fruit. Beans, vegetables. Cabbage, vegetables. Pumpkin, a vegetable. Carrot, a vegetable. Then banana is a fruit. Pineapple is a fruit. Apple is also a fruit. Then grapes is also a fruit. So did we take all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 all together. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can divide into two groups, vegetables and fruits. Look at this one. Letters and digits. You have to divide these into letters and digits. Digits will take 5, 3, 6, 9, 4, 7. These are digits. Letters D, A, T, M, P, K. Those are letters. So here we can group them, letters and digits. Separate the following items into three groups based on their common characteristics and write down their names. Write a suitable name for each group. We'll take bus, three-wheeler, motorcycle, lorry. What else? And we'll take jet into another group. Jet, helicopter, and these three into another group. Ship, sailboat, motorboat. So what are these? Can we name them? So we can give three names. This is vehicles on land. Helicopter and jet, vehicles on air. And ship, sailboat, motorboat, vehicles on water. So we have to divide this into three groups. Look at carefully. I can take 27 in one, 97 to the same group, 61, 80, 12 into one group. Then 893, 606, 149, 460, 795 in another group. Then the other numbers, 2015, 7,995, 3,333, 9,532 and 1,453 into the other group. So how can we label these? These are two-digit numbers. And these are three-digit numbers. And these are four-digit numbers. Question number 3. Two of the common characteristics that were used to separate the following numbers into four groups are given. 1, 2, 3, 4. Identify a common characteristic for each of the other two groups. Give a suitable name to each group and then separate all the given numbers appropriately into the four groups and write them down. So already done two groups. So we'll first separate these two and then try to think about what are the other numbers. Multiples of 5. What are the multiples of 5? 65 is multiples of 5. What else? 15, 65, 15 and 25. Those are the multiples of 5. Fractions with denominator equal to 7 in this collection. 4 over 7. 3 over 7. What else? 1 over 7. That's all. Then we have other numbers. So here, by looking at these, we can see denominator 9. Fractions with denominator 9. So we can make another group as fractions with denominator 9. So what are those? 4 over 9, 5 over 9 and 1 over 9. Now what are the other numbers? We'll write down first 2, 34, 2, 34, 18, 56, are those? Those are even numbers. So you can write these are even numbers. So we took all the numbers there into 4 groups. So we covered all theory related to selection. A collection of items having certain characteristics can be separated into groups based on their common characteristics. Groups of items having common characteristics can be named based on their common characteristics. So this is selection. This lesson is important in future with a different name. So you will figure out what's the unit there.